Hey guys, it's me. What if I told you there are incredible places on Earth so mysterious, so dangerous, or so protected that you could have $1 billion in your bank account, and still, you would never be allowed inside? From secret islands to vaults filled with treasures no one has seen in decades, these are the 7 forbidden places you can never visit. 7. North Sentinel Island, India. First, we have to look at North Sentinel Island. This tiny island in the Bay of Bengal is home to one of the last uncontacted tribes on Earth, the Sentinelese people. For hundreds of years, the island was uninhabited. That was until European sailors spotted a group of natives living on the island. This led to the island being named North Sentinel Island, because it was believed the people living on the island were descendants of Negritos, who had sailed north from Australia and had somehow ended up on the island. Over the years, many attempts were made to make contact with the people living on the island. However, all these attempts were met with violence. The people living on the island are known as the Sentinelese, and they are one of the most isolated tribes on Earth. They live a primitive lifestyle and are extremely hostile to outsiders. In 2006, 2 fishermen were killed when they tried to swim ashore, and in 2018, an American pastor was shot at by the tribe when he tried to bring Bibles to the island. The Indian government has completely banned visitors to North Sentinel Island. This is to protect both the tribe and outsiders from harm. The tribe is highly contagious and has no immunity to modern diseases. This means that even the smallest cough or cold could potentially wipe out the entire tribe. The Indian government is committed to protecting the Sentinelese people and their way of life. They have stationed a patrol boat off the coast of the island at all times to prevent any unwanted visitors. 6. Vatican Secret Archives. Next, we have to look at the Vatican Secret Archives. The Vatican Secret Archives, also known as the Vatican Secret Archive, is a collection of historical documents related to the Catholic Church. The archives are located in the Vatican and are one of the largest repositories of historical records in the world. Despite their name, the Vatican Secret Archives are not secret, but rather restricted access. Only a select group of people are granted access to the archives. The archives contain a wide variety of documents dating back to the 8th century. These include letters, correspondence, decrees, bulls, and other official documents of the Catholic Church. One of the most famous documents in the Vatican Secret Archives is the original copy of the Bible. Other notable items include letters from famous figures such as Galileo Galilei and Martin Luther. The Vatican Secret Archives are open to scholars and researchers by invitation only. Researchers must submit a written request for access to the archives and must have a valid reason for their visit. Access to the archives is limited to a few hours each day, and researchers are not allowed to take notes or photographs. The Vatican Secret Archives are considered to be a valuable resource for historians and theologians. However, the secrecy surrounding the archives has led to much speculation and conspiracy theories. Some believe that the archives contain evidence of the existence of God, while others believe that they contain proof of the Catholic Church's involvement in various scandals and cover-ups. Regardless of what may or may not be in the Vatican Secret Archives, they remain one of the most restricted access libraries in the world. 5. Lascaux Caves. Now we have to look at Lascaux Caves. The Lascaux Caves are a series of caves in southwestern France that contain some of the oldest and most well-preserved cave paintings in the world. The caves were discovered in 1940 by 4 teenagers and are now a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The paintings in the Lascaux Caves date back to the Upper Paleolithic period, roughly between 17,000 and 12,000 years ago. They were created by prehistoric humans using natural pigments made from minerals and plants. The paintings depict a variety of subjects, including animals such as horses, deer, and bison, as well as geometric patterns and abstract designs. The Lascaux Caves were open to the public from 1948 to 1963. However, it was soon discovered that the paintings were deteriorating due to exposure to light and carbon dioxide from visitors' breath. As a result, the caves were closed to the public in 1963 to preserve the artwork. Today, only a small number of scientists and researchers are allowed to enter the caves each year to study the paintings. They are not allowed to touch the paintings or bring any equipment inside that could cause damage. The Lascaux Caves are a remarkable example of prehistoric art and culture. The paintings are incredibly well preserved and provide a unique window into the minds of the people who created them. Although the caves are closed to the public, there are replicas and museums nearby that allow visitors to experience the beauty of the artwork. 4. Ilha da Queimada, Snake Island. Moving on, let's look at Ilha da Queimada, Snake Island. Ilha da Queimada, also known as Snake Island, is a small island off the coast of Brazil. The island is located in the Atlantic Ocean and is approximately 43 kilometers in area. Snake Island is home to a large population of golden lancehead vipers, which are highly venomous snakes. The snakes are believed to have evolved into their current form after becoming isolated on the island. They are now the only venomous snakes in the world that do not fear humans. This is because they have no natural predators on the island. The Brazilian government has banned all visitors to Snake Island to protect both humans and snakes from harm. The snakes are endangered species, and their habitat is threatened by climate change and rising sea levels. Visitors to the island are only allowed with a special permit, and even then, they must be accompanied by armed guards. Snake Island is a fascinating place that is home to a unique ecosystem. The golden lancehead vipers are truly remarkable creatures, and it is important that we protect them from extinction. 3. Svalbard Global Seed Vault. Now we have to look at the Svalbard Global Seed Vault. The Svalbard Global Seed Vault, also known as the Doomsday Seed Vault, is a secure seed storage facility located on the Norwegian island of Spitsbergen in the Arctic Circle. The vault was created in 2008 as a secure backup to the Global Gene Bank in Norway. The purpose of the vault is to preserve seeds of plants that are important for food production, agriculture, and the environment. The seeds are stored in a frozen state, which allows them to be kept safe for thousands of years. The vault is located deep inside a mountain and is designed to withstand natural disasters such as earthquakes, floods, and fires. It is also protected from potential threats such as war and climate change. Only a small number of people are granted access to the vault at any given time. All visitors must undergo strict security checks and sign confidentiality agreements before entering. The Svalbard Global Seed Vault is an important part of the global effort to preserve biodiversity and ensure food security. It is a remarkable feat of engineering and technology that provides hope for the future of our planet. 2. Area 51. Next, we have to look at Area 51. Area 51 is a highly classified United States Air Force facility near Groom Lake in the Nevada desert. The base is part of the Edwards Air Force Base and is responsible for the development and testing of experimental aircraft and weapons systems. The base is heavily guarded and access is restricted to authorized personnel only. Despite its secretive nature, Area 51 has become synonymous with UFO lore and alien conspiracy theories. Many believe that the base is home to crashed alien spacecraft and that the government is hiding evidence of extraterrestrial life there. While there is no concrete evidence to support these claims, Area 51 remains a popular subject of speculation and debate. The base has been involved in the development of some of the most advanced aircraft in history, including the U-2 spy plane and the SR-71 Blackbird. It is also believed that the base is used for the testing of new and emerging technologies such as drones and autonomous weapons systems. While we may never know exactly what goes on at Area 51, it is clear that the base is an important part of the United States military and intelligence apparatus. The secrecy surrounding the base has only added to its mystique, and it continues to capture the imagination of people around the world. 1. Mount Weather Emergency Operations Center. Finally, we have to look at Mount Weather Emergency Operations Center. Mount Weather is a mountain located in the Blue Ridge Mountains in Virginia. It is not open to the public and access is restricted to authorized personnel only. The mountain is home to a top-secret emergency operations center that serves as a secure command center in the event of a national emergency. The facility is designed to withstand attacks from both natural and man-made disasters, and is equipped with state-of-the-art technology to ensure the continuity of government operations. The center is staffed by military personnel and civilian experts who are trained to respond to a wide range of emergencies. They work around the clock to monitor potential threats and coordinate responses as needed. The existence of the facility is classified and information about its operations is highly restricted. However, it is believed that the center has the capacity to house up to 1,000 people in the event of a national emergency. The facility is equipped with self-sustaining power, water, and communication systems that can operate independently of external infrastructure. The site also includes living quarters, medical facilities, and other amenities to ensure the comfort and safety of those who are evacuated there. Overall, Mount Weather is an essential component of the nation's emergency preparedness and response capabilities. Its highly secure facility and self-sustaining infrastructure make it an ideal location for coordinating government operations in the event of a national emergency. We've reached the end of our journey through the forbidden places you can never visit. These restricted areas offer a glimpse into worlds that are often out of bounds for ordinary people like you and me. Whether it's the uncontacted tribe on North Sentinel Island, the mysterious contents of the Vatican's secret archives, or the secretive operations at Area 51, these places continue to captivate our imagination and curiosity. Throughout our journey, we've encountered various ethical and security considerations that make these locations off-limits. From the need to protect endangered species to the importance of preserving historical artifacts and ensuring the safety of national leaders, there are valid reasons behind the restrictions placed on these areas. However, the allure of the unknown and the desire to explore and understand these forbidden places remain strong. Maybe one day some of these places will open their doors to the public. However, until then, they will continue to be shrouded in mystery and intrigue, reminding us of the boundaries that shape our world. But now it's time for you to make your voice heard. Which of these places would you visit if you had the chance? Tell us in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already.